The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The well-traveled Nick Folk has us set for a start, and we are underway here in Nashville. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's Ritter now to throw on their first play. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. Now he's loose at the 40. Then he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Rudolph throwing on second down. And that's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. Touchdown, Titans! Nick Westbrook-Ikhine, 30 yards. And the Titans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Ritter to throw it. That's to Bowers once again. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. First down. Here's Ritter. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To the air again, it's Ritter. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. They need 18 yards here on third down. Working from the gun, Ritter. Forced out to his left. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down. They're going for this. Here's Ritter. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. Ritter. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Rudolph. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's all the way across the 50 before he's finally pushed out of bounds. It's a big play there for Tennessee. 46 yards.
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his point.
Back to throw, Rudolph. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Rudolph on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. They'll run with Pollard. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Titans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw, Ritter. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be it.
Uncovered the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Steps away to his left. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. It's picked. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Well, Charles... The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. well-traveled Nick Folk has us set for a start, and we are underway here in Nashville. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. First carry now for David Montgomery. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
2nd down and 3. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And this will wind up a Lions first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll try the air now with Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that's the way you want to get an opening drive going, right? Because so often it's a tone setter. And I think even better when you're able to pick it up and convert with a running play. Because the last thing you want to do is play what I call rocket football. 1, 2, 3, kick.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. He's into space past the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Gibbs straight ahead, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now it's gone. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd and 9. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Titans will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. Now it's Rudolph. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. Now inside the 25. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown, Titans. Tyler Boyd, 83 yards. And the Titans post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Oh, this is blocked. There he goes, right side. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Boy, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection and led to the block.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of the... And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 75 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Man, we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Hand off to Spears. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Rudolph. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Play action, it's Rudolph. That is caught. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, 50 yards. And the Titans are able to move back in front. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he won't be able to get the football away. He's going to be sacked. So they're unable to add on to their lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's Goff. That's caught by Montgomery. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. St. Brown in motion right. On 1st and 10, Goff. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Montgomery. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now Goff. This is caught. Touchdown. Sam Laporta in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Rudolph's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before the break. Rudolph. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd. And now off to the races down the right side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Tajay Spears, 74 yards. And the Titans have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent
still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Here's 2nd and 10. In motion goes Patrick. To throw is gone. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now 2nd and 5. Rudolph now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. From the 50, it's Rudolph. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Rudolph looking to throw. This is caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Tyler Boyd, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And now it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live foot. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are...
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. St. Brown motioning left. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Back now in Nashville. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. St. Brown motioning left. Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. And this is going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Now for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Here's Rudolph. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
Flush to his right. He'll find Okonkwo. He's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. 37 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Rudolph. That is caught at the 7. Touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Akine. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Rudolph. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Goff now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now Goff. St. Brown on the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. Goff. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Amari Hooker. And the Titans have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense